Hi everybody, it's Erica. Welcome to my channel or welcome back. So today I thought we would do a flex rod set. I saw Ashley from Lady in Waking, which is Lisa Fremont Street's new channel. I'll put a link to it down below if you guys want to check it out. It's so good. But she did a flex rod set and I thought to myself, it's been a long time since I've done one and I should probably try. So I dug through all my stuff and all I found were these. That's not very many. I got my flex rods at a local beauty supply store probably about 7-8 years ago. So went on Amazon and I ordered this set. So this has 42 flex rods, which should be more than enough. And they're magic curlers. I'll put a link to this as well. So I got 6 of each size. 7/8, 11/16, 5/8, 9/16, ½ inch, 7/16, and 3/8. So that's a lot of different sizes. This is fabulous. Kind of very 80s, 70s disco sort of thing happening. There is directions on how to do it, which we will mostly ignore. I put mousse in my hair and I've been kind of just letting it air dry. And now I'm gonna go in and just spritz my hair with water to do the actual set. So I'm starting on, got a really deep part today. I watched The Big Sleep, and Lauren Bacall has incredibly deep parts in her hair, and I was just like, So yeah, it's above the arch of my eyebrow on this side. So I'm just gonna take a section, spritz my hair with plain water to reactivate the mousse and roll it up. And I think I want to go back. So I'm going to roll the light side of the part away from my face and then the heavy side of the part towards my face. And then I'll show you guys what I do in the back. See, let's get it all the way rolled down. So you just roll these down and then bend them and they should stay in your hair. Yeah, there you go. And I have fine hair, so we do the best we can. This set stays in pretty well for me and it gives me quite intense curl. I know that Ashley said this is one of the strongest sets she does, and I have a similar experience with that as well. It's a very stable set. It can get a little frizzy, but you know, just keep brushing. All right, I'm gonna be quiet for a moment so we can speed up the tape. Okay, so on this side, I'm gonna do all these curls towards my face this time. And I'm starting at a diagonal from that part. Excuse me. And this hair is very long at the top. It's not as layered as I usually have it. So I'm gonna use larger rods. Maybe not quite this large though. This size. And being quiet again so we can speed up.
Okay, so now we're just the back. And
Probably not going to show you too much of the back, but what we're going to be doing is basically just wrapping everything going like in this direction. Because I think that's going to be the easiest. Well, actually, you know, we've got everything going back on this side and everything going forward on this side. So I think if I take the back and I wrap it where it's going this way, we're going to sort of flow around the head. So that's what I'm going to do. So there we go. Being quiet again so we can speed.
okay, so the back of my hair has some layers. So we're kind of having a little bit of time back here trying to get everything to roll. So I'm just going to show you guys how I'm doing. I'm switching to smaller rods. My hair is mostly a bob right now, but the back does have, like I said, a few layers in it. Not quite like a midi, but there is some texture layers happening. So it's harder to get these
Rollers in. Harder to get the flex rods in, and it's harder to get the mist stay in when the hair is shorter, obviously. One of the reasons I stopped doing flex rods for so long is because my hair was too short to really, I felt, use them well. But your mileage will vary depending on your ability to roll your hair and what type of hair you have. I am going to try to use those tiny ones though to get all the way to the bottom. This set can be a little tight on the scalp. So you just have to make sure that if you feel tight anywhere, you loosen that rod a little bit. So like, yeah, that's a little too tight. These rods go to the side as much as I can, but at the bottom, I am just gonna roll them under because it's so short back there. I just wanna make sure it gets rolled at all. Hopefully we'll get something fun, maybe something that looks a little 30s because it's going to be tight, and see what happens. Got a couple left to put in. I'm down to these small blue ones. They're tiny. That is a full head of flex rods. Yeah, and see, these are not going to stay in at the bottom because my hair is a little short. I'll try to put this blue one back in. And then what I'll probably do is just toss a Velcro roller or something at the very bottom, like baby hair. All right, so I am going to go and let this dry for a few hours, and I will show you guys what happens when we brush it out. Hi everyone, we are back. It has been a few hours and my hair is dry. So I'm gonna start taking out the flex rods and see what we got. I'll start at the bottom. So I did have to put in 2 little Velcro rollers because those flex rods at the bottom just were not staying in. But everything else stayed in very well. I will say this, I feel like the ones that I got from my beauty supply store, the ones that I showed you guys at the very beginning, are actually maybe a little bit of a nicer quality. They just feel like they're a little bit easier to bend, but they're also old, so they might have just worn in from use. It's hard to tell at this phase, but I don't think this set was bad. It had all the sizes I need. I think that if your hair is longer than mine, you may want to invest in individual sizes that will give you more large rollers, but for my needs this was a-okay. And we're getting some pretty decent curl. Oh, and I feel like there's something in my eye. Ah, okay. So the setting lotion that I used with this, not even setting lotion, it was like a setting mousse, was the Nairobi setting lotion. It's a foaming wrap lotion. Very similar emotions, foaming wrap lotion. And I'm giving it another try because the last couple times I used it, I did not love it. So let's hope today is better. Just leaves my hair feeling more greasy than crunchy, but we shall see. Oh, some places I did not get that roller really smooth, and I can tell my ends are a little kicked out, guys. So that's something to think about. All right, I am going to speed through the rest of taking these rollers out and be back with you. All right, I'm almost at the end. I am at the end. Okay, so I have learned that next time, instead of doing some fancy setting pattern, I will just roll everything under because I feel like it kind of looks the same way. So let me seal up the zip on this again because I don't want the cats to think these are toys. And start brushing my hair with my tried and trusty Denman 7-row styling brush. This is pretty good curl. Yeah, like I said, it's a pretty resistant curl. Like, it stays. Very sturdy. Oh, it's already pretty good. I think it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna take some of my Got2b Blackberry and Coconut Hair Oil Serum from Giovanni. I don't use much of this, as you guys know, but I do like to just run it through my hair during the brush out process to help with some of that frizz that we're trying to tame. There we go. And now we're just gonna keep brushing. But yeah, you see how strong that curl is? I really do need to find a better setting lotion though. So if anyone knows a really great setting lotion for fine hair that doesn't have a super strong smell, because the other problem with that one I'm using is it stinks. It's like very old lady perfume smell, which I despise. Unscented would be great. Sometimes I just mix an unscented gel with water, but I would like something a little bit more dedicated to what I'm doing. So if you know anything, comment down below. Oh wow, yeah. So yeah, as I'm brushing this out, I definitely cannot tell the difference between when I just roll it all down. Those are my cats playing, if you hear crazy sounds. I can't really tell the difference between when I roll it all down and under and when I roll it like I did with like a direction. So since that took longer, I won't be doing that again. Oh, Remy, do you want to say hello? Oh, he's leaving. Sorry, guys. I was going to show you a cat, but he's cagey like that. He ran away. All right. So now I've done everything I think the Denman's going to do for me. I'm going to take my little teasing brush and use that for a little bit more smoothing. This is a combo of nylon and boar bristles. And I love it for that last smoothing of the hair. And I don't mind this being a little fluffy. I'm really into like the 30s and 50s looks right now, so I don't mind sort of a combination of fluffy curls and a molded flat crown. Yeah, that's pretty good. As you may have noticed, I've changed my hair. I was trying to go back actually to having like pink streaks in my hair, and the purple that I had used last time reacted very strangely with a color removal process and turned green. So I had to go back to kind of blue and green, which I do like, but I'm a little bummed because I miss pink. So we'll see. I think once this washes out, I might just do a full head of my natural color and then just a stripe maybe in the top. That's a fun color. But we'll see. Because I'm mostly just wanting to cover gray at this point. I don't even really care as much as I used to what color things were. Yeah, okay. That's a little too... Yeah, there we go. No idea what the back looks like, so let's find out. Always exciting. Oh, not bad. My goodness. All right, so things I do like about this a lot. I like that deep side part and that it's kind of shallow, because I feel like I'm getting a little bit more hair in the back of my head than normal, which is making it look a little bit less thin. My back hairline grows really high. So it can look a little skimpy and thin back there. But with this parting, I think the hair distribution's a little better than normal. Do I want flowers today? I do. It's spring. Why not? It doesn't feel like spring. It's going to be a high of 50 degrees today, but that's spring in the Pacific Northwest. A few days ago it was 72. Then it was like 45. So yeah, it can change dramatically. But I know we're not alone in that. I know all over the country, spring means chaotic weather that no one can predict. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is my set with flex rods. I think that it came out really well, actually. It's a pretty fast set. Like I said, I do it on dry hair. And anytime I can get nice tight results like this in a couple hours with dry hair, I'm down. All right, I'm gonna stop fussing with it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.